I'm not really sure why they're not immediately impeaching Trump for what he did. Absolutely nobody condoned any of this. Nobody, not even our congressmen have not condoned any of this. And because of the strikes, now there has been threats on U.S. soil. Just not the bases that are over there in the Middle East, but the U.S. soil has been threatened. There has been sleeper attack threats being put out for the United States. So this is not to scare anybody or to cause mass panic, but this is to let every American know, stay on alert, be alert of your surroundings. Do not go to large gatherings. If you can, stay away from all large gatherings, because the first promise have been made good on. Iran has attacked U.S. bases. The first one was the U.S. base in Qatar.
Severely degraded. I should just say that we're now hearing an alert, right, which is an indication that we...
Right. So these are the alerts that go out on all of our phones when you're in Israel. It's a 10-minute warning of incoming missiles or something incoming from Iran. So now the location we're in has a verbal alarm telling people to go down into bomb shelters. So we have about a 10-minute window to get down into a bomb shelter, and we'll continue to try to broadcast from that bomb shelter, even if we can, on the way down. Do you guys want to...
Should we go down, or you want to finish this?
Well,
Get out of
We should
here.
probably go down.
let's just make sure. Do we have? Are we able to do that? All right, I think
That
we're
shouldn't
going
even be a
down
question.
to the shelters. Chuck, do we have capabilities as we go down?
Just checking microphone speed. 30 seconds. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see if we can switch over. So is this actually working?
You guys hear?
Okay. I'm not. Get over here.
What's your microphone?
Okay, I think it's.
Bring your right beatbox. Bring your
There has been other bases that has been hit as well over in the Middle East. Now Trump is supposed to be in some type of meeting, and they're talking about attacking back. Okay, but we got ourselves in the position that we are in now. Why not just simply get this man out of that seat? Because clearly he ain't thinking rational when making these hothead decisions that is putting all of the world in jeopardy. We are being threatened, but there are other countries too that is going to be affected by this. If they close that strait of Hormuz, which is basically the waterways that allow oil to leave from Iran to various different states in order for us to get oil and gas prices are going to go out of this world as people start to run out. You're going to hear accounts even from Africa talking about how this is affecting them.
Of challenges that we are faced with the continued court cases that are stopping us. So this is a wake-up call that South Africa needs to, rally and take the baton from what the neighbors are doing in terms of securing the energy future of this country. Otherwise, we would always be standing and be worried when things like this, start to happen. Like imagine if anything could happen, in Nigeria as well, we would be doomed, as this country. We know right now we are relying on gas from Mozambique, which we know it's going to run out very soon, and we are going. So South Africa's standpoint right now, we are too dependent, from everyone else when it comes to energy, and I think this is indeed a wake-up call that the government needs to do something around it.
As well on the economical level.
While Israel lauded Trump's decision, the United Nations called for de-escalation. Russia has condemned the attacks. The Kremlin has announced that President Vladimir Putin has no plans to speak to his U.S. counterpart, but added that a call can be arranged quickly. Russia has called the U.S. action irresponsible and a gross violation of international law. In a statement, the Russian Foreign Ministry said, quote, "It is already clear that a dangerous escalation has begun, fraught with further undermining of regional and global security." Then, in a series of posts on social media platform X, Dmitry Medvedev, deputy chairman of Russia's Security Council, questioned what the United States had accomplished with its strikes and warned that several countries are now ready to supply Iran with their own nuclear warheads. China, too, condemned the United States airstrikes through its state media and warned that Washington may be repeating past strategic mistakes. Beijing said a measured diplomatic approach, prioritizing dialogue over military confrontation, offers the best hope for stability in the Middle East. America's allies, France and the United Kingdom, both said they were not involved in the planning of the strikes. French President Emmanuel Macron has urged Iran to resume diplomatic talks after holding talks with the Saudi Crown Prince and the Sultan of Oman to review the developments.
So why not just impeach this man, take him out of that seat? Then let these people know this was not us. We did not do this. Nobody approved of this. We don't even first approve of this. The threat has been removing. If y'all take him out of that seat, if y'all impeach him and get him out and let these people know this is not our war. We did not want this. We do not want any part of this. And that way it will eliminate the threat to the U.S. and it will eliminate the threat of the closing of the straitway so the ships can pass through in order to supply us with the oil and stuff that everybody need, not just America and Canada as well. I mean, we don't put them tariffs on them, so now they were talking about cutting off electricity to us that we get from them as well. Why not just rectify this? We know what needs to be done. It ain't no war that needs to be done. It ain't citizens turning on each other because they don't know if they're Muslims or they don't know if they're Iranian sleepers or not. Okay? And it shouldn't even come down to that. It should not come down to just because a person might look like they're from a different country that you are going to arm yourself and threaten them. And they can be just merely innocent people. Why not put a stop to this? We can put a stop to this. Congress, you can put a stop to this. Get that man out of this seat and make things right. So that way we don't be in an all full out war. We're already in a war, but it hasn't went massive yet. And then before it gets to that point, why not just end it now? Why not remove him? Remove everybody that had anything to do with this non-alerted, non-negotiated attack on these people. Remove them all. And then make amends. We keep our noses out of stuff that had absolutely nothing to do with us. Because now look what done happened. Look what is unfolding. Look what the state of the world is in. And I'm not trying to put fear in absolutely nobody, just caution. I would not be flying on nobody's plane. I would not be going to any crowded parties at this point. I would always be keeping a lookout in the sky. Just look up. They say there's no missiles that can reach us. That's what they say. Let's pray that's true. All right? So, but if Russia or China, or Lord forbid that goddamn North Korea joins in on this fight, then we're all in trouble. I'm sure one of them got something that can reach us. So let's go ahead and end this. Why can't we just end this? Yes, this idiot started this mess, but why can't we end it the right way? We don't have to be in a war. We do not have to be in a war. It does not have to be this extreme. He just got in office in January, and here we are in a whole out war and possibly a civil war and everything else. He done got our people to turn against each other. We are in a severe, ongoing, we're about to go head on into a recession. And now this? Y'all, Congress, whatever you got to do, do it. Show us. Show us. Take the necessary steps to make this happen. This is crazy to me. This is just absolutely insane. People are going to start losing their lives unnecessarily. Those people are already losing their lives over there in Israel. It's heartbreaking to see. Every time you look at a video, these people are running for their lives. We don't have to be like that. And they shouldn't be like that. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to put an end to this mess. Now they're saying Kuwait and Bahrain. Now, this got to stop. This got to stop. This has to stop. And Congress, at this point, you're the only ones that can make this happen. Or woe to everybody. As always, be your brothers and your sisters' keeper. Keep God first. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to pray. If you don't believe in God, start believing. Pray that this thing wraps up, and it wraps up quickly and peacefully. We don't need this.